やっちゃった。
The pendant in my hand becomes lighter. My father's memento is drained almost to emptiness and falls onto what used to be a dying body.
まあ、仕方ないか。
Yes, it can be helped. I didn't have the power of skills to revive someone with a damaged heart, damaged blood vessels, and on the verge of brain death on top of that. That is why I had to make up for my lack of skill with this powerful object.
まだ息があるのが運の尽きだった。完全に死んでいたら、どんなに魔力の蓄えがあっても蘇生なんてできなかったし。
But since he was still alive, I just did what I could and ended up saving his life.
失敗してたら目も当てられなかったけど、成功したからいっか。ええ、正直に言えば充実感あるしね。こういう経験も悪くはなかったわ。
I'm just bluffing.
行こう。済んだことは済んだこと。こいつが目を覚ます前に帰らないと。
There's no need for me to stay here any longer. Archie should be following Lancer, so I should go home by myself. On my way back, I remember I left the pendant at school, just abandoned now that the magical energy has been drained out of it.
もういいか。
I've no more use for that pendant. Sure, it might have a bit of magic energy left in it, but surely less than the 10 jewels I have. What my father intended to leave for me was enough magical energy to win the Holy Grail War. So now, without magical energy, that thing is meaningless. I entered the house without saying anything and sit on the sofa. Archie wasn't back yet. I sighed and listened to the clock for a few minutes.
いい加減頭を切り替えなくちゃ。あれだけの戦いを経験しておいて、何ほうけてるんだ私。
I jump up and brew some tea. There's so many things to think about. Most importantly, the servants. I have just witnessed a battle between servants I had previously only understood intellectually.
ランサーか。宝具を使われそうになった時は焦ったけど、実際使ってたら正体は分かったのよね。
The easiest way to beat an enemy servant is to learn their identity. Ignoring for the moment that idiot who doesn't even know his own identity. The biggest weak point of a servant is their true name. Discovering the servant's true name, in other words, figuring out their identity, should let you take a guess at what kind of noble phantasm they might have. It goes without saying, but since servants are heroic spirits, they have a legend associated with them. If you figure out the legend, you should be able to find out most of their abilities. Servants are called by their class names because they want to hide their true names. Because the more famous a hero is, the more people know about the weapons and the weaknesses. A heroic spirit that becomes a servant never gives out their true identity. The only one that knows the servants' identities are the masters. There's even a decadent understanding that the masters hide their servants' identities while trying to discover the identities of others. This is the 5th Holy Grail War. The qualities of the servants are determined by the ranks of the summoned heroic spirits. It goes without saying that the more famous heroes and the heroes with better weapons are stronger. But it's difficult to summon such heroic spirits. To summon a heroic spirit, one must have a connection with them, such as a weapon they use during their lives. Even the Magic Association has a few of such things. So generally, one will summon a heroic spirit that suits them, like I did. A servant's strength is determined by the rank of the heroic spirit. But it's not that simple, as even the most powerful heroic spirits may have a hard time depending on the class they are assigned to. That's because of the special abilities assigned to each class, the possibility of the weak defeating the strong. The 7 classes each have a different additional ability, and one even has a chance to defeating an opponent of higher rank depending on the ability's affinity. Take an example, an infamous hero has defeated a great hero 4 times in the past. As far as I know, the most powerful servant is Saber. In all the previous 4 wars, Saber has made it into the final fight. It is said that the 3 classes Saber, Lancer and Archer, have strong magical resistance. To put it simply, magic is pretty much useless against them. It's because they are fighters who fought through the age of myth, when magics were used widely. Magics and magi used now would probably dissipate just by touching them. Anyways, that's why these classes are considered the basics and the best. Another that's worthy of mention is the Servant Berserker. The heroic spirit summoned into this class loses their sanity. Just as the name implies, they become a metal warrior puppet of their master. The benefit of this is the strengthening of their power, far exceeding the powers that they had when alive. However, the more powerful a servant becomes, the greater the burden it imposes on the master. In the past, masters who summoned Berserker couldn't control the rampaging servants and destroyed the cells by running out of magical energy. No exceptions. That really sounds like a double-edged sword. Winners and losers of the Holy Grail War are largely determined by the abilities of the servants. Well, I expect there are ways to win it by the master's efforts, but it's basically a fight between the servants. That's why a master should be very careful when summoning a servant. I silently consider the plans we should make from now on. The clock fixed already strikes 11 when I do so, and Archie comes home.
おかえりなさい。成果はどう？
すまない。失敗した。よほど用心深いマスターだったのだろう。少なくともこちら側の町にはランサーのマスターはいなかった。
As I expected, Lancer was alone, and seemed his master wasn't the type to show up for battles personally.
そう。まあ、簡単にはいかないわよね。
As expected. Yes, there's no way everything will go as I might hope. But it can't be helped. Let's consider what happened tonight as a tuition fee for the lessons learned.
覇気がないな、マスター。いつもの伊勢はどうした？まさか、先の一戦でおじけづいた。というのはなしだぞ。君が命じるのなら、今すぐにでもランサーとの再戦に赴いてもいい。
I suppose said silently that we should do so. I see. I guess I look depressed.
そんなわけないでしょ。私が打って出ないのはね、単に無駄手間をしたくないだけなんだから。
無駄手間をしたくない。
だってまだマスターの数が揃ってないでしょ。今夜のはやむなしだったけど、開戦の合図があるまで戦わないわ。それが聖杯戦争のルールだって父さんは言ってたし。
Yeah, this was what I was wondering. The whole ritual hasn't been taking place yet, and still we are already fighting.
そうか。君の父親もマスターだったのか。
Archie nodded, understanding. Then Archie makes a troubled face and starts to ponder something.
何よ。何か言いたいことでもあるの？あんた。
Maybe he's sad and I'm wondering if he's the one who killed Rin's father.
ああ、一つ聞き忘れていた。リン、君は幼い頃からマスターになるべく育てられ、それに従ってきたのだろう。つまり、初めからマスターになることを予想していたわけだ。
当たり前じゃない。 それはいきなりマスターに任命される魔術師もいるそうだけど、私は別よ。遠坂の人間にとって聖杯戦争は何代も前からの悲願なんだから。
そうだろう。なら目的がとうにあるはずだ。私はそれを聞き忘れていた。主の望みを知らなければ私も剣を預けられない。リン、それで君の願いは何だ？
願い？そんなの別にないけど。
Well, in that case, just a wish for cat girls to become a reality. That would be fun.
何？
Oh, Archie is making a funny face.
そんなはずはあるまい。聖杯とは願いを叶える万能の杯だ。マスターになるということは聖杯を手に入れるということ。だというのに叶える願いがないとはどういうことだ？
Yeah, what's the point of fighting then? It's just risking losing your life for nothing. Archie's asking with a serious expression. Oh, I see. The master's wish after obtaining the Holy Grail isn't irrelevant to the servant. But it's strange. Father said the servant has wishes as well. But that's only their wish. I don't think Archie should be concerned because I don't have any wishes.
よし、明確な望みがないのであれば漠然とした願いはどうだ？例えば世界を手にするといった風な。
なんで？世界なんてとっくに私のものじゃない。あのね、アーチャー。世界ってのはつまり自分を中心とした価値観でしょ？そんなものは生まれた時から私のものよ。そんな世界を支配しろって言うんなら、私はとっくに世界を支配している。
Archie looks at me with a troubled expression. I'm amazed. The guy is really hard-headed.
バカな。聖杯とは望みを叶える力、現実の世界を手にできる力だぞ。それを求めるというのに何も望まないというのか、君は。
Then why risk your life over it?
だって世界征服もめんどくさいし、そんな無駄なことを願っても仕方がないでしょ。あなた割と想像力が貧困ね。
I have the feeling that Archie is just trying to measure Vin's ability to reason and to see how power hungry he might be. I mean, even in our world there have been people wishing to rule their country and stuff. So power does weird things with people, so I guess that's why Archie wants to know what Rin would do with such a power. But it seems that Rin is quite level-headed in that aspect.
理解に苦しむな。それでは何のために戦う？
そこに戦いがあるからよ、ハーチャ。ついでにもらえるものはもらっておく。聖杯が何だかは知らないけど、いずれ欲しいものができたら使えばいいだけでしょ。人間生きていれば欲しいものなんて限りないんだし。
つまり君は。
ええ、ただ勝つために戦うの、あーちゃん。
Archie's shoulders slump. Maybe he's disappointed in my opinions, but it seems he is finally relaxed.
参った。確かに君は私のマスターにふさわしい。
I find it hard to deal with that kind of comment, so I wish he'd stop saying such things.
サーバントにマスターを選ぶ権利はないけど、一応聞いとく。なんで私があなたのマスターにふさわしいのよ。
言うまでもない。君は間違いなく最強のマスターだ。使える相手としてこれ以上のものはない。
そう、ありがとう。 あなたに言われるなら世辞ってわけじゃなさそうだし。
I look away because I'm embarrassed. I find it hard to deal with Archer because he speaks frankly like this, even though he's so cynical. But, well, I'm honestly happy that he trusts me. I trust Archer and he trusts me. I don't think this sense of solidarity is a bad thing.
さて、ならば一息得ようか。7人目のマスターが現れるにせよ、それは今すぐというわけでも。ちょっと待て、リン。君、あの飾りはどうした？
飾りってペンダントのこと？はあ、あれなら忘れてきちゃった。もう何の力もないものだし、別に必要ないでしょ。
It might be an interesting dynamic if it turns out that one person Rin saved is the seventh master somehow. It would be interesting, and I wouldn't say that it would be a logical thing. On the other hand, that whole boundary that was set up was to obtain more power, so it could be a weaker master.
それはそうだが、君がそう言うならいいが。
ええ、父さんの形見だけど、別に思い出はあれだけってわけじゃない。
よくはない。そこまで強くあることはないだろう、リン。
So saying, Archie takes out the pendant I left at school. Ah.
拾いに行ってくれたんだ、アーチャー。
But then Archie knows what you did.
もう忘れるな。それはリンにしか似合わない。
As if he's embarrassed, Archie looks away as he handed me the pendant. Ah, this is adorable.
そう。じゃあ、ありがとう。
I accept it. To be honest, I don't know if I should be embarrassed or cool about it. The pendant is as it was. As expected, there's no magical energy left in it. Empty of magical energy, it's just an expensive but ordinary jewel, and it doesn't hold any power. But as Archie would put it, even though there's no power left in this pendant, it still has meaning, as something my father specifically left for me. Then, maybe I can just laugh off the fact that I helped that guy by sacrificing my trump card. I hope that doesn't come to bite you in the ass later.
って待った。
Something clicks in my head. I wasn't thinking straight back then because my regret. But thinking about it calmly, I missed something. He saw us, so it would be dangerous unless we adjust his memory. Basically, Lancer prioritized eliminating the witness over his battle with us. Lancer's thinking probably matches his master's. So, if such masters find out about the guy that killed didn't die, what would he do? Probably trying to kill him again.
そんなやつ、生かしておかない。
He wouldn't. I got up from my sofa. It's been 3 hours since then. I might not make it, but after all that I did, I have to make it on time. I ran through the night. Fortunately, I know where his house is. No, I didn't look it up, but it just happens that an acquaintance of mine goes there a lot. Though I've never been there myself.
まったく余計な苦労を背負おうとしているぞ、君は。
Archie has no interest in cooperating. He was against saving the guy when he was dying, and he's against me going to help him right now. It's midnight. Under the cloudy night sky, we reach the Japanese-styled house. There's no sight of anyone in the house on the edge of the residential district. There aren't many houses around it, And there's no one to come and help if something happens here. My breath is white. The wind starts to pick up. It must be quite strong as the clouds are drifting fast. The supposedly warm wind of Fuyuki sends chills down my spine, making me tremble. Even if Fuyuki City is considered warm, it's still cold on the hill. The air around here is frozen. Does that mean Lancer is here? I swim my ears in the cold atmosphere. And the frozen feeling. I feel a small sense of an enemy.
いる。さっきのサーバント。
I bite my lip. His presence is subtle on the other side of this wall. Lancer's in the house already and about to kill the same guy again. Who has just come home without a clue as to what happened.
飛び越えて倒すしかない。その後のことはその時に考える。
I'm just hoping for a third servant to step in. Just as about to command Archie to go in. A bright white light, like a fallen sun, comes from within the house. The presence is eclipsed by another presence. The wave of power from the servant Lancer is consumed by an even larger wave. The instantaneous explosion of either gives the spiritual being a body summoned to overpower Lancer. So was I right by guessing that the person we revived is the seventh master?
嘘。
I can only mutter, but it's true. To prove it, Lancer jumps over the wall and leaps away as if fleeing from this place.
ねえ、アーチャー。これも、もしもの話？
さあな。だが、これで7人。ついに数が揃ったぞ、リン。
I so called it. The dude we saved is the seventh master, and that would make for quite a reunion later down the line. Archer answers calmly. Also, who would be the seventh servant? It would seem a lot stronger than, or at least the description would suggest the seventh servant to be a lot stronger than Lancer, so I've lost my normal judgment. That's why I didn't even consider the obvious event that would follow. The wind blows strongly. Clouds cover the sky like an umbrella. The unlit suburbs are enclosed by darkness. And the servant jumps over the wall, coming down like a demonic bird. Archie has reacted already, but I couldn't react. That was my mistake. The battle ended with that small opening not lasting even a second. It might have been only a second for me, but for that servant, it was an opening that couldn't be ignored. Sword rushes for me.
え、アーチャー。
No! Archer pushes me aside and the servant slashes him. It happens in an instant. Archer, who handles Lancer's fury of attacks beautifully, has been taken down with one blow.
アーチャー、消えて。
Will I make it in time this time? Just as the enemy servant is about to cut off Archer's head with her blade, I forcefully remove him. Female servant with a blade. Saber? A pain in my right hand. It must have been an excessive command, so a command spell has disappeared from my hand. Now there's only one remaining, but this is for the best. Rather than having Archer die, I would prefer to lose one of the two command spells. This is so intense. Giving no consideration to Archer's disappearance, the servant attacks me.
なめるな。
I take from my pocket a topaz with a wind spell stored in it. Then, I launch all the magical energy it contains at her without processing it. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I've stocked up over time. It's one of the 10 jewels I've been putting my magical energy into for 17 years, without rest. So would that mean she would have 10 very powerful spells to use? I'm using all the magical energy stored in it. So even if I can't defeat her, I should at least slow her down a bit. No, not even that. Did nothing. Swirl of wind that instantly tears apart anything caught within it disappears. Like a magic trick the instant it touches the servant. Such strong magic resistance. Mere magical energy from the magus cannot hurt the servant. So this is it. You can't be hurt by magic and I've lost the protection of Archer. But I can't stop the servant. I barely managed to avoid one blow and that's all. I look up at the night sky. In the figure of the gold-hearted death is always looking down at me as I lay miserably on the ground. It is Saber. The wind blows. In between the dark clouds in the spiral sky, the moon shines. Falling moonlight and the beautiful face. This is a servant that drove up Lancer. Defeated my Archer in one strike. And I annulled my magic with no trouble.
今の魔術は見事だった、メイガス。
Also, this will be a thumbnail for sure. The girl's voice is like a bell. Yes, this voice is like a nightmare for right now. It's only natural. The more beautiful my enemy is, the more of a nightmare it is, as I cannot believe the difference in our strength.
だが最後だ、アーチャーのマスターよ。
The point of the sword shines brilliantly. On the verge of death, I understand. With just one look, without proof. This is the card I wanted. The one said to be the strongest of all servants. The hero of the sword. I look up at the moon, accepting my death. There's no time for me to flee or plead for my life. I will die here, and Tosaka Rin's Holy Grail War will end on the third day. There's only disgrace and regret, and I will probably finish bearing a grudge against my enemy. But still, I don't feel anything. Something must be really wrong with me. Even though I'm going to be killed in an instant, I adore her again. That's right. If you ask for regrets, that's it. But I guess it can be helped. Because she's the most powerful servant. Because the figure is so heartless, so infinitely valiant and so beautiful.